Hello. Today's topic is about Java operators. Java operators operate on variables and get results. So let's get started. Java operators have different precedence. The highest precedence is given by post-unary operators. X++ means we first get the value of x. After that, we increase the value of x by 1. X minus minus means we first get the value of x, then we decrease the value of x by 1. Next one on the list is pre-unary operators. Plus plus x means we increase the value of x by 1, then we get the value of the increased x. Minus minus x means we decrease the value of x by 1, then we get the value of decreased x. So let's take an example. Here we have a program. X has the value of 1. We first assign the value of x to y. After that, we increase the value of x by 1. Let's run the program. Okay, so x gets the value of 2 because we increase the value by 1. The interesting is y. Y got the value of 1, which is the value of x before it is increased. That's why we call x++ the post-unary operator, because the increase only happens after we assign the value of x to y. Let's change the program. Instead of use x++, we use plus x instead. What happens is, here we first increase the value of x, then we assign the value of increased x to y. We expect x, y have the same value, which is 2. Sure enough, we get both x and y equal value 2. So in this case, y gets the value of the increased x after the plus operate on value of x. Next one on the list is other unary operators. Positive, negative is applied to numbers. Negate is applied to Boolean. Negate true, we get false. Negate false, we get true. Next one on the list is arithmetic operators. Multiplication, division, modulus have higher priority than addition and subtraction. Next one on the list is relational operators. Below, above, below or equal, above or equal. So 3 below 5 is true. 3 above 5 is false. 3 below or equal 3 is true. 3 above or equal 3 is also true. Next one on the list is equal to, not equal to. 3 equal to 3 is true. 3 not equal to 3 is false. Next one on the list is logical operators. True and false is false. True and true is true. False and true is false. False and false is false. So either side is false. The whole expression is false. Next one is XOR. True XOR false is true. True XOR true is false. force XOR true is true. Force XOR force is force. Here, if the two sides are different, we get true. If the two sides are the same, we get false. Next one is OR. True or false is true. True or true is true. False or true is true. False or false is false. Here, if either side is true, we got the value of true. Let's take an example. Okay, so true and false. We get false. True or false, we get true. True X or false. True X or false, we get true because the two sides are different. Let's run the program. Okay. True or false is false because one side is false and the expression evaluated to false. True or false is true because one side is true. Then we get value of true. True XOR false is true because the two sides are different. Next one on the list is short circuit logical operators. AND, OR. The rule for AND is we evaluate the expressions from left to right. The first time we met a false, the whole expression is evaluated as false. The rest of the expressions are ignored. Or do the opposite. We evaluate the expressions from left to right. The first time we met a true, the whole expression is evaluated as true. The rest of the expressions are ignored or short-circuited. Let's take examples. Okay. Short-circuit AND. Here we met the first false. Then the whole expression is evaluated as false. We can add other expressions afterwards, but they won't change the value because they are ignored. Next, we try to create short-circuit AND. The first time we met true, the whole expression is evaluated as true. The rest of the expressions are ignored. We can add as many false as we like, but it won't change anything because these false are just ignored. Let's run the program. Okay, so the first short-circuit AND, the false is decided by the first false we met in the expression from left to right. The rest of the expressions are just ignored or short-circuited. The next one, we get value true because it's decided by the first true we met. The rest of the expressions are just ignored. They didn't change anything. Okay, the next one on the list is ternary operators. Boolean expression question mark, expression 1, comma, expression 2. So when the Boolean expression is evaluated as true, expression 1 is executed. Otherwise, expression 2 is executed. Next one on the list is assignment operators. Equal, plus equal, minus equal. That finished our topic of